Right in there is one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
I have Matt here today, and he's an actor here in New York City. What do you want to work on?
I think I'd like to focus on my lower back today.
Okay. How's your neck, shoulders? Is that okay? Or...
I've got a problem with my right shoulder, and my neck tends to be sore, but usually after I've exercised or done something that I know has made it sore.
Okay. What activities do you feel that shoulder? Like, is it a push-up?
I feel it mostly when I'm actually exercising on shoulder days, specifically when I try to raise my arm straight up. That's when I can tell that I have to extend my shoulders upwards in order to get that range of motion all the way
so
up.
You must have to do a little cheat to get
that
workaround.
Exactly.
Recruit some traps to help lift the shoulder.
Yes.
Right? You do a shrug in the middle of your motion.
Yeah, like I'm okay with shrugs, but if I actually have to press my arms up above my head, that's when it comes into play.
And the body always does that. It figures out a workaround
to
complete the movement, but sometimes the wrong muscles are aggravated. I mean, the muscles that don't normally do that lift or that range of motion are asked to come in and help out, and then they get fatigued.
Right.
Or they're vulnerable to an injury next. So let's do lower back first. I'm going to have you lie face down.
Head on this end?
No, right here. So your nose goes right in here, and your ankles hang off the table. And I'm just going to bend the knees up like this. So take a breath in and blow it out. And I'm going to bring these legs up. And when I bring this up, do you feel any tightness in the lower back?
No.
Okay, good. Sometimes when we bring the legs up, people feel a pinch. And it's just one of the things I look at. So now you're going to take this leg and lift it as high as you can, like this, and then put it down. Now do that by yourself. Any grabbing in your hip, lower back when you do that?
I don't feel a pinch, but I can actually feel the muscles here.
Feel aggravated or a little tight?
They're definitely coming into play. I wouldn't go so far as to say they hurt, but I can feel them more than anything else.
Okay, so try the left leg.
Comparatively, I would say when I was lifting my right leg, I felt it more here.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, when I lift my left leg, I didn't really feel anything at all.
Okay, so my thought is that it should feel the same as when you did your left side.
Right.
Meaning you should have really zero awareness of right muscle activity when we simply ask you to do that leg thing.
Got it.
And a lot of times I'm just comparing his left to his right because everybody's different. But the left side is acting more appropriately for Matt, where it doesn't bunch up when he lifts the left leg. But the right leg, he can experience a little tightening. So I'm just curious. I mean, I never met you before, so I don't know a lot about working with your body. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to use the activator instrument, which is a tapping instrument. And I'm already feeling something here at... Would you feel that one?
I can feel it.
Yeah, so I'm at L4. Yes, I'm at L4. What I did is I touched the top of the hip crest. When I come across, I'm right at L4. I found the superior articular process of L4, which here I can show you what that looks like. Here, look up this way for a second. So this is L5 and this is L4. Mm-hmm. And this little, touch that spot right here. So that's the superior articular process of L4. And I'm going to use that as a landmark. And I'm going to push down on that, okay? I'm actually was on it, so I'm going to just get the activator on it. Got to find it again. That's it, right?
Yeah, I can feel it.
That's the one that's tender, right?
Yes.
And good. So now lift this leg. I don't think it's going to do the whole thing, but it's the beginning. Anything grab that time?
I feel it less.
Okay, there's more to do.
Yeah.
I like to check in because there's a point of diminishing returns where we're doing too much. So I don't want to do too much. And by checking in, I can stop at the point of maximum gain and not go into the point of diminishing return. So I just did a couple of the QL trigger points that I found, L4, L5, and right at the top of the sacrum. Now we're going to do another check-in where you lift that leg and give me feedback. And now dig your thumb in where you feel it. Is it as grabby as it was before? Or is it becoming less?
To be honest with you, it just feels like I was at the gym, like working my. It feels like a normal amount of if you were working out your lower back.
Right. So if you're doing like Roman chair or back extension, they're getting worked when you do extension. Yeah. Good. So that's where I wanted it. I wanted it where, now let's do right then left again, and tell me if they're kind of close to each other. So what you're experiencing with the right extension, left extension, or, lifting.
They feel exactly the same.
That's what I wanted. And that's all I wanted to get to, was where the left matches the right matches the left. We're not seeing something out of the ordinary.
Cool.
And that's kind of cool. There's more to do. I also want to check your leg length, okay?
Great.
So, now I know your girlfriend came in, and do you remember I had her take a picture of this thing? Did she show it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool because we just see if the legs are matching up. And so I'm putting these funny little shoes on you, which check alignment.
Mm-hmm.
And right now they look perfect.
That surprises me.
But let's bend it into position 2. It stayed perfect. Let me push the legs all the way down towards your buttocks and bring it back down. They're dead on, Matt. So that's a good thing. But I should have checked it before I just did that crazy stuff with your lumbars. Maybe it wouldn't be. So next time I see you, remind me to check you on that, okay?
You got it.
So put this hand up here.
Just like that?
Yeah. And that's kind of a leg check for L5. Switch arms for L4. And that's still, I cannot tell you how balanced your legs look. Okay, so bring that arm, put both hands on the lower back and both arms back down. Well, Matt, that looks good. What can I say? Good is good, right? Line your side facing me. We don't want it to look bad. I'm just curious.
Place I should put my arm.
I'm going to set you up.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take this arm and pull you through. I think we might, if we were going to see any leg change discrepancy, it's called, leg length discrepancy, we would have seen it before I worked on your lumbars. But I didn't think of it, to be honest with you, to do a pre and post. Scoot towards me a little bit. I just got right into that checking the legs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to release a little in here.
Oh!
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Good. So come this way. Did you hear all that pop?
Yes.
So switch to this side. And now pull up just the right leg. I'm going to pull you off the tip of your shoulder so it doesn't jam. Scoot towards me just a little bit. And then drive these shoulders back.
Like this?
Yep. And I'm going to just kind of pull that thigh down.
Oh!
Good. Lie on your back. All right. I don't know if she told you I was going to do this today.
She said that you would do whatever you thought was necessary.
Well, I think that was necessary. All right, so right in there is one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
Good. So now move closer to me. So that last one will help that crease in here where you get tight.
Mm-hmm.
I can see there's one down here at T1. It's hard to get on you because your traps are real strong, but I'm going to tilt your head up. I have to go through the trap a little bit. Come closer to me. The other thing I can do is I can come in and do a single arm. So you just keep your fingers lightly in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
There. So that was your scapula. And that might help that trap on that side. You said it sometimes bothers you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! That's it, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
So come stand over here on the other side of the table and stand and roll your shoulders around and see how you feel.
I feel good.
Good. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, good stuff.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.